Hi, this is Jim. Things are kind of slow around here during the summer, and I got a couple questions about the pictures on my wall behind me, so I thought I would show them to you. Starting in the upper left corner, we've got former Ohio State basketball player Shun Jenkins. This is obviously Michael Doss at the national championship game following his interception return for, I think it was about a 35-yard return that set up Ohio State's first touchdown. Here we have the Ohio State baseball team just after they won the Big Ten tournament at Minnesota in, I believe, 2003. So this is hive maneuvers that they do before the game. The whole team gets together and walks across the end zone arms linked. This is Craig Krenzel getting a snap from Nick Mangold, so that must be 2003. These pictures, a few of these pictures are hanging in the Woody Hayes Athletic Center. These two I know especially are. And this is Drew Carter catching a pass. It's a 3-frame set of pictures, 1/8 of a second apart. I think that's John Stocco at Wisconsin getting really hammered by Will Allen. A couple pictures of Maurice Clarett. This is the Buckeyes running out on the field being led by the cheerleaders. It's a very large print. This is the hockey team celebrating the CCHA championship up at Joe Louis Arena in Detroit. First one they won since 1972, and it's signed, as you can see around the perimeter. I have it signed by every member of the team, everybody that's in that picture, including the coaches and, let's see, Andy Geiger, right back there, the athletic director. This is at the Crew's. The Columbus Crew had a soccer tournament, for a youth soccer tournament, and it got rained out on Friday, so the kids just decided to play in the mud puddles, and they were really having a good time. They were having a good. So I decided to, heck, if I'm not going to have any soccer to shoot, I'll shoot them playing in the water. Jim Tressel, obviously very happy following the national championship win with the national championship trophy. He's a very happy individual. A.J. Hawk, looking very majestic with the Fiesta Bowl trophy. I believe that is after the Notre Dame game, I think. Cheerleader, obviously happy. This is Bill Davis Stadium. That is before the Super Regional that they played a couple years ago. They were 2 games away from going to the College World Series, and that was very exciting. The stadium was obviously jam-packed from end to end for that series. Probably 5,500 people there, that's a guess. I've taken some cityscapes of Columbus. Some series of pictures at dusk. You can see the sun going down, obviously, from one picture to the next. This is Tara Zinzlin. This is a publicity shot that I did for her shortly after the Fiesta Bowl. This would have been in early 2003, and she was actually on a publicity tour signing autographs after she kicked that field goal at halftime of the Fiesta Bowl. This is the women's basketball team after they'd won the Big Ten championship, which they've done many, many times recently. This picture here is special to me because Katie Motter, this is at Michigan State a few years ago. Her brother was killed in a car accident just the day before this, and she played the game of her life, scored like 25 points and just really had a really good game. Ohio State lost, but she had a really good game. Her parents were even in the stands. This is the day after her brother was killed in a car accident. That was very, very emotional. Picture of the last 3 head coaches at Ohio State. I don't think there is another formal picture of the 3 of them. I got this at the Alzheimer's benefit one spring. Santonio Holmes, he was a lot of fun to shoot. He would often actually spot me on the sideline and walk towards me or look at me. Sometimes even at the end of a play, he would come straight up to me and or at least look towards me and give me a good pose for a picture. He was one of my favorite Buckeyes. This is a great big picture that I had printed as a test for a lot of pictures that I have hanging over in the Woody Hayes Athletic Center. Woody Hayes Athletic Center is Ohio State's practice facility, and they have all their offices in there. And in the hallways and in the weight rooms and everywhere else, they have a lot of Ohio State photos hanging. And probably about, I don't know, 2/3, 3/4 of the ones from the Jim Tressel era are actually mine. And this is from an Iowa game, and you got Simon Fraser and Quinn Pickcock and Bobby Carpenter sacking the Iowa quarterback. Here we have Jim Tressel leading the team out onto the field at the halftime of a Penn State game in, I believe, 2002 at Ohio State. This is a cow picture. I took this picture long time ago. As you can see, there are 2 cows. Took this probably 10 years ago with a little Kodak DC-290 digital camera. One of the, I think it was a 2nd generation digital camera. Here is a bat on ball picture. We were at Purdue, and I just happened to get the ball smashed on the bat. That's a fun thing to do. Try to do, but you can't try too hard because you'll spend too much time doing it and you'll miss other things on the field. This is one of my favorite soccer pictures. I don't take a lot of soccer pictures for various reasons, but as you can see, the girl in the black is getting a yellow card, and the other girl is on the ground, and this girl is just she's not happy about getting the yellow card. But I thought that it really painted a nice picture. Here is a baseball player from a few years ago. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Then there is Craig Krenzel, just about to pass the ball. There is Ben Hartsock running. There is Michael Jenkins hauling in a pass. Who is that? Will Smith sacking the quarterback. And the last picture I have hanging on this wall, I probably can't even get in one, is a wide angle of the stadium with individual pictures just sprinkled about. This was done by Cardboard Heroes, and they actually offer this for sale in their stores. Here are a couple other pictures I have hanging on the wall. This is the first Script Ohio on ice, and they weren't terribly smart about it because they wore white pants and white shirts and then walked out on the ice and virtually disappeared. Here's a more recent Script Ohio on ice, and they wore something that actually showed up when standing on the ice. Smart move. Smart move. Well, that's what I have hanging on my walls. I will have another blog in probably a week or so describing the new book that we're going to be coming out with here shortly of Ohio State pictures. So check back and subscribe, and I will see you soon.